That was awesome. Yeah, I was thinking, like, shadowy figure. I was like, this is the door here. I don't see anyone. Then you had to repeat it. And it was a little too much drama. Have I mentioned for like the 50th time that I love this game?
The mysterious, shadowy ne'er-do-well has led you once again to the scene of the mayor's dastardly demise. However, the chase is not over yet. Fortunately, your memory is like a steel trap. Nothing escapes it. With your knowledge of the streets of Little Riddle, you have a chance to catch the fleeing figure.
I do. I do. I don't think that... I do.
The shadowy figure is on the run. Can you work out the route they have taken?
Oh, well maybe. Right, I'll try. Got me a little stressed there, having to remember a map. Went at a crossroad. The figure went east if he found a multiple of 3. Okay, so he went there. Okay, this is a multiple of 3, so he went east. East is this way. If it was not a multiple of 3, he went north. If it was an even number, he went south. If it was an odd number, so it's an odd number, so he went south. This is not a multiple of 3. It's an odd number, so we went south. It's not a multiple of 3. It's an odd number. He went south. This is a multiple of 3. It's a multiple of 3. This is a even number, multiple of 3. Odd, multiple of 3. Here, he went there.
Let's find out how you did. Correct, you are.
Okay, that was
What?
a very...
Finished already? Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. My, aren't you terribly talented?
Alright,
Well
now I got irony from him instead. Yes, and what if I am a show off? What's that got to do with you? But that puzzle was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that puzzle. I enjoy that. But you never know what time to go with
Successfully
this.
running him down, you're shocked to discover the identity of your dark watcher. Okay, you got me. I'm sorry. The inspector asked me to keep an eye on you. I'd lost you at the hotel. I went down to the pub I went to see if anyone had seen you. Look, don't tell the inspector you saw me, especially at the pub, right? I'll let you get me. I'd catch it hot, no mistake. Please, can we keep this our little secret? The young constable vanishes into the night. Though you have gained a valuable ally, you are no closer to solving the mystery of the mayor's murder. There's nothing left to do but head back to the hotel and try to get some sleep in your wretched room.
They have awesome facial expressions. That's cool. Oh, okay, so it's day now and they have a sheep grazing. Really? At the hotel? Do you have a sheep grazing there? Oh, look! Supplies for the hotel. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. Someone has shared their hedges into a tea cup. Because, you know, it's England, so why not? I don't think there's anything more fun to look at here, so we'll go to hotel.
Morning has broken, and you are swiftly on the move again. The old woman with whom the station master was talking when you first arrived seemed to know everything that goes on in the village. She might be able to help, but who was she? Perhaps the hotel manager can assist.
What do I look like? A policeman? Oh, all right then. Anything to get you out of there.
What did she look like?
Well, come on, haven't got all day.
He is very helpful. Finding Mrs. What's her name?
You believe that the old woman at the station may have some vital information that will help you solve the case. Are you able to describe what she looked like?
No. Not at all. Right, I'm ready. No. Yes, that's totally what she looked like. Oh my goodness. I don't... Oh, yeah, she was a pirate. She was a pirate. She was completely a pirate. That's her. No, that's her. Oh my goodness. What eyes did she have? Well, not those. Could be those. I'm thinking it's these. But it doesn't seem... Yes, I think so.
And your result is...
Please.
Correct you are.
Yes. Okay, so she was not a pirate.
Gosh, you got through that one. Lickety-split. No mistakes made too. You great big swat. You deserve so much more, but this will have to do.
Why, thank you.
Right, that's quite enough. That would be Mrs. Gossip, lives in a cottage near the river to the east of the village, not far from the stream, but still not far enough away from me. She's a terrible bore. Speaking of which, isn't it time you left?
Unfortunately, the manager is correct. Both Mrs. Gossip and the Town Hall Clerk need visiting. Before you begin today's investigations, it's probably best to cast a thought over the events so far.
Oops.
I do hope you've been paying attention, for soon you will have to say who you think it was that murdered the mayor. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Who did the hotel owner complain had been booking people into the hotel? That was his wife. Oh, you can do it with the... Alright, I'm going to do it. Where does Mrs. Gossip live? Near the stream. Really? Her name is seriously Mrs. Gossip for real? What is the inspector's name? He was Mr. Bragg. That was funny because, you know, he brags or something. What's the name of the pub? The pub was called Cloak and Dagger. It doesn't seem very safe.
Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. Let's continue with the investigation.
Yes, please.
I believe you are planning to visit Mrs. Gossip and the Town Hall Clerk.
That's correct. We will do that because I think this chapter of the game's at an end soon, so we will do this and that we
After
will break
ensuring
that.
that Inspector Bragg is nowhere to be seen, you move to interview the Town Hall Clerk. What does she remember of the mayor's last day?
I was at my desk for the whole day. There's always so much to do here. Fortunately, I remember everything I heard. This old building has very thin walls. I even remember the shot, but... I'm sorry. Let me see what I can remember.
You listen intently as the clerk tells you all she heard.
Which is a puzzle. The mayor's last day. Right, this should be very interesting information.
Listen to the clerk's description and use this to highlight the route the mayor must have taken. Will you be able to identify the path he took?
Yes. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, I was not at the front desk that morning when the mayor arrived, but I clearly heard a... After that, there was a... And after a bit, I heard something like... Then it sounded like... It is strange, because I did not hear any door or anything in a while. After that, he most certainly took... And finally, there was a big...
Alright. Let's do it.
Are you marvelous or moronic? Ah, spot on.
I'm marvellous, of course.
What, finished already? You made that look easy, not an error in sight. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
It's just because I'm having so much fun. That was an awesome puzzle. I love that. That was cool.
That's what I heard, you see. As to visitors, the station master was here very early. He wished to discuss again the opening of a cafe at the railway station. He was most satisfied when he left. The doctor came in. He left medicine. The miller was here also. He told me that the windmill had broken down, and he wished to speak to the mayor about it. He had no appointment. After that, the mayor... Oh, please excuse me. I have much work to do. Do come again.
Leaving the clerk to return to her duties, you must return to your investigation. Is the end now in sight? Can justice be done?
That was interesting. She said that the miller came to talk... There's sheep everywhere. That the miller came to talk to the mayor about the windmill having broken down, but to us he said that the mill had worked forever, just as usual. It looked like it's working, so where was it broken down and why and when? I see a post box or a mailbox here. Oh, I can't even drag my cursor up higher than that. That's awesome. And there's sheep everywhere. But at least they seem to have electricity here. Oh, she has a thatched roof. And it's a teapot. She has a teapot garden. Awesome. Okay, Mrs. Gossip it
Following
is.
the hotel manager's directions, you arrive at Mrs. Gossip's quaint, tea-cosy cottage to find her in quite the quandary.
Oh, hello, dearie. Nice to see you again. Just in time to help a damsel in distress. That would be me, dearie. I was just with the lovely doctor. What a lovely man. Not local, but you can't have everything. Oh, he gave me some pills to ease these old joints of mine, dearie. Can't remember which ones they are. Perhaps you can help my lovely while I make us a nice cup of tea. Well, I was just saying to her, the one by the shop, so often at the doctor's, you know, the one with the hip and the legs.
As the talkative old soul bustles off, you turn to the muddled medication.
Right, let's do this. As the doctor ordered.
Mrs. Gossip can't remember which of her pill bottles the doctor asked her to take. Can you use the information she gives you to find the correct one?
No. Absolutely not. I refuse. I will not be ready. In this old photograph, the bottles are either red or blue, and bottle A is red. Oh, red, blue, okay. The bottle is smaller than the ones left. So it's that one or that one. No, what am I saying? Left. That one, that one, that one. Okay, B, D, G, or H. The bottle on its right is red. The bottle on its right is red. B or G. This bottle can be found in a cabinet, yet in a chemist's never. Oh, I see. It's letters, so it has to be B because it's in cabinet but not in chemists.
Ducks! Drum roll! That's the one. What? Finished already? With nary a hiccup. Well done. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
I know. These puzzles are awesome. I love them.
The grateful Mrs. Gossip, after a long while filled with meaningless drivel, returns to the purpose of your visit. What does she know about the mayor?
Oh, poor man, lovely man. Everyone liked him. What a tragedy, yes. Wasn't anyone with a bad word to say about him. Such a lovely man. Born and bred here, not like some. Loved his mother. Oh, he did. I was just saying the other day he used to visit her grave regular as clockwork. Won't have so far to go now. Oh, lovely man. Such a shame. Now, I remember when seeing him at the doctor's with his bunions, I believe it was. Always on medication. Lovely doctor, of course, big at the doctor's.
Leaving Mrs. Gossip to her memories, you contemplate the potentially pointless visit. Do you have what you need?
I don't think it was
Can the
pointless.
case be cracked?
Maybe. Distracted by her animal paintings there. Right, I'm kind of hoping that this will be
The mayor's diary revealed that he had recently encountered 4 individuals. The station master, the miller, the jeweler, and the doctor. Each encounter was in some way unusual. The station master was trying to obtain permission from the mayor to build a cafe, and the two had clashed over the issue. Motive, perhaps, but was there opportunity? The miller had sought to have his mill repaired, but told you the mayor had forgotten the appointment they had to discuss the matter. Were the miller's passions suitably stirred by this slight? The doctor's obscure handwriting had caused a minor medical mistake that had been duly rectified. But had the doctor taken offense? The jeweler had reminded the mayor of his debt in the strictest possible terms, enough to obtain payment. Was it sufficient remuneration, however? It is time to apply your fearsome skills of deduction and reason to pull together the strands and weave the cloth of truth.
Oh my goodness, we're doing this now? Who done it? Oh my goodness, that's 6 different ones? Oh my god. Alright. Wow, this is a very long episode. Holy crud. Should have done 2 of this.
Can you deduce the culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a blue-toed detective? Player 1, you get to choose first.
There is only one player, actually. Which of the suspects murdered the mayor? Oh, should I know that now? I think the miller.
Only one of these individuals has a faulty alibi. That person was... the miller!
Yes!
The Town Hall Clerk confirmed that the miller had not had an appointment. While it is possible that the mayor had forgotten, the stated reason for the meeting is suspect: the repair of the windmill. When you visited the mill, it was working just fine. An attempt at a simple fraud, perhaps. But whatever the case, the miller has more questions to answer. You used your talents to select the correct suspect. Many congratulations on a job well done. At the police station, you detail your concerns and lay out the supporting evidence to Inspector Bragg.
I thought I told you to leave the investigating to the professionals. Still, I'll admit you seem to have something here. All right, let's go and see this miller of yours. Sharpish, but you leave the questioning to me, all right?
At the windmill, the inspector wastes no time in getting straight to the point.
It seems, my lad, that you have not been entirely truthful in your statements as regards the murder of the mayor. Why was that, eh? How with it, Sharpish?
All right, I meant it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. I hated myself for doing it, but I had to. If I hadn't, you don't understand. They...
Another shot rings out over Little Riddle, and another body lies at your feet. Your careful investigation has only thrown up more questions. Who are they, and what was the miller involved with that was so terrible, so dastardly, that it has cost the lives of 2 people?
Oh my god.
The blue-toed murder file on Little Riddle cannot be closed. Not yet. Will justice prevail when we return to this picturesque den of deceit and attempt to solve the mystery of Riddle Manor?
I'm guessing that is chapter 2 of the game. I do not want to replay scene, thank you very much.
So, how well did you do in that episode?
Alright.
Player 1. Fantastic.
Of course. Of course. Alright, so that was episode 1 of Blue-Toed Murder Files, and we'll be back for the other episodes, of course. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Again, I'm having so much fun. I'm loving everything with it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.